Hello, everybody. My name is Al Graham, and you're with P.A.C.E, People Advocating Cannabis Education. Today, we are here at the National Toronto Home Show and Canada Bloom Show. We are with the Cannabis Advocate who is here helping us promote cannabis for Treating Yourself magazine, Treating Yourself Expo. And we're going to talk to him a little bit about cannabis. So, can you tell us a bit about yourself as far as any hobbies or anything? I should mention that your name is Clarence.
Yeah,
Clarence.
Clarence. And I used to have lots of hobbies. Hunting, fishing was favorites. But I've got a little bit of a bum arm. So that there.
No more doing that hobby.
No. And kind of lived for it. I'd love to be back in the bush and wife's family, they all fish.
They enjoy the outdoor life.
Yes.
That sounds
Yeah. And I still go to my buddy's cottage, but it's not quite the same when you're trying to get a fish and you can hardly get it in the boat. That's not a nice feeling.
No. So as I mentioned, we're here at the Toronto National Home and Canada Bloom Show. And we're educating people with cannabis. Have you always been a cannabis user with your parents?
No. I don't know. A buddy of mine a while ago called and said, you can't get rid of that pain. You might have to try marijuana. I just kind of laughed at him. I just nicely had come home from the hospital. It was just nicely getting up and around after, I've been 15 months home now from the hospital. I spent 6 weeks altogether in there.
Do you want to explain a little bit about what put you in the hospital, like why you were in the hospital?
Well, I'm a truck driver by trade, long haul, and I come home from the deep south, and I was feeling fine, and I ended up doing more than what I should have been doing, and wife came in, and there I was on the floor, and felt like somebody hit me with a 2x4.
Wow.
And that's the last I remember for, I don't know, 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks, because they induced me in a coma after my aneurysm. I had an aortic aneurysm, and when my doctor got to me, the first one was, a real nice lady, and I don't remember her, but she was a really nice lady, my wife said. And on to Kingston I went, and like I said, an aortic aneurysm, and my wife said I was in there for 11 hours.
In the operating room?
In the operating room for 11 hours, and intensive care for 3 weeks afterwards.
This is all from this
aneurysm, my kidneys quit, and during the surgery I had to have 2 blood transfusions, and I had to have MRIs done, and the one they didn't put me out for, I shook it too much,
right.
And so this wonderful anesthesiologist come along and said, I'm going to put you out. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Well, I ended up getting that Michael Jackson drug.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
me out, that propofol.
Propofol, exactly.
And it was wonderful stuff. But what really has helped me is the cannabis. Deal with my pain. The pain in my hand and my arm is just unbelievable. just continuously. I can't remember what the names of the nerves are, but I mean, it feels like it's on fire and somebody's trying to take screwdrivers and turn your nails out.
Was this created by your aneurysm, or was there something else that
Well,
caused
my
it?
neurologist says that when they did my stint up here, they hit a nerve, and that's why I have the damage go down in the left side, and it affects right all the way down. Even when I shower, I have
So, like your whole left side, leg,
legs, arms, right down the tips of my toes. Even my insides, I just found out, are nerve damaged. My kidneys, and I can't remember what else it was. But I was just in Kingston for 2 days there.
doing some tests.
And I've had wonderful, wonderful treatment at the hospital.
Yeah. So the benefits, it helps you with your pain. Have you found any other benefits? Anything as far as sleeping or sleeping? I always hear you here at the show talking to people about your favorite bedtime snack that you have. You want to explain?
Yeah. Well, I use a small vaporizer. That's the thing with my injury. I can't remember words just
completely understand.
So I apologize for that. But
no need to.
What was the question again?
As far as your bedtime snack, you tell us, some people here at the show what you like to do before you go to bed.
Yeah. Well, there's always a bowl of ice cream before I go to bed, and my not ashes that I take out of the bottom of my vaporizer. It's just a light brownish.
So like dehydrated cannabis.
Yes.
Dried.
Yeah.
Color's gone out of it.
And so I take it and pour it on my ice cream. Mix her all in.
Yeah.
And you want to be heading for the bedroom then, because I call it the shades are going down.
The shades are going down. But, I can sit here and laugh about it, but I also realize that there's medicinal purposes behind that because of the fact that it's helping you sleep. I believe you mentioned somebody that you're sleeping up to 10 hours a day. 8 to 10 hours a day. Sometimes 12 hours a day. And now were you doing that before cannabis? No, right? So this is another benefit that cannabis is obviously
I used to have a wish at one time that one day I could sleep 10 or 11 hours. My wife could prove that. We've been married 25 years.
Yeah.
And I never slept in when I was at home. She'd get mad at me. It's your day off. Sleep in. You can't.
And now it's no problem.
I wouldn't hear the phone anyway.
So there you go. And I'm sure that any doctor will tell you that sleep is benefit to you. Help your body heal and keep you rested for to be able to do day-to-day activities.
Yes. And I'm trying to do my walking and stuff to keep my weight up, because that's another thing. But I think sometimes if you just have hankering for a little bit of food, if you have a little puff, that kind of takes it away. And a little bit of water or whatever. I really enjoy it. My favorite is a cup of tea.
So you've just started getting involved in the cannabis community, helping people learn about cannabis, and you're probably finding that you're able to share your experiences here at the show with other people. So how have you found today's show been, as far as the way people have talk to you as you're talking with them? Have they been receptive? Have they been negative? Or
Very receptive.
very, very
Just
receptive?
unbelievable. I think maybe I've had, you say hi to somebody and you show them a pamphlet, and
Right.
they'll say no thank you. And I think maybe I've had maybe three of them today.
Just three people
Yeah,
turning your head.
and
And
handing out magazines.
we're handing out Treating Yourself magazines here as well as Glass Culture magazines. As far as the magazine, how have people been with that?
Oh, it's just unbelievable. And if you can get a Glass magazine, have a look at the art in there.
Oh.
It's not anything else but just art that is unbelievable that you can see. And if some people just have to open their eyes up a little bit and look beyond and see what these masters can do.
Yeah. Like you say, it's art. It's glass art. It's
Yes.
stuff that you put in your cabinet. I don't know how many people actually consume it with some of this glasswork, but obviously it's made for that, and it's also made to be looked at.
Yes, definitely.
When people come and talk to you about the cannabis, have you found that they've opened up as far as maybe saying stuff to you that they wouldn't normally say to people who they wouldn't know, because they're talking about a subject that they don't normally get to talk to people about?
Yes, I think so. I think the response here, receptionist here has been unbelievable. That you get this such a well received amount of public in going through and stopping and asking questions and wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
That's what we're seeing while we're here today.
And they're coming over. Now, these people who are coming to the booth, is it young people, or you find that all walks of life are coming in?
Right from
grandma and down.
Grandpa,
See families.
Families, yeah. With the small kids.
With small kids that are coming up to the booth and they're asking information about cannabis with the children present.
And being taught, the proper way that, this is mommy and daddy's, and it's not something you touch.
Exactly. So they're here in a spot where they can openly discuss this or mention this with the children and learn stuff and educate the children on it.
Instead of learning it off the street or the playground or whatever.
Correct.
There's other ways to learn off the street.
Right.
Coming to places like this here is how that we can go about trying to teach people that it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's medicine. It's
But my
I was. We were talking earlier about your medical reasons. Your doctor. How does your doctor feel about
my doctor supported me 100%.
I'm 100% behind you on this. That's very good. We need more doctors like that are supportive of patients. Right. The people who have come to you and talked to you, are they sharing some of their own personal stories with you as far as what some of their experiences are?
Definitely. Some of the people were, asking about some different strains. Well, I can't answer all the questions here today, but you're right here with me, and I feel very, humbled to be able to sit here and sit beside.
Yeah.
The king, I guess.
No.
Anyway.
I'm just like everybody else who's out here.
Right.
Anybody who wants to, educate people with cannabis, whether you're doing it, at home through writing letters, or whether you're doing it by talking to people on the street or friends of yours or others, family members about cannabis situations where you've heard about benefits and can be shared with others. And, that's what I find like myself when I'm doing these shows is that sharing my experiences and what I've been through, real life stuff. You be able to share that with others, and you find out that maybe they have themselves the same condition, or a loved one of theirs has a condition that's very similar, and you can share that stuff. And we've also run into healthcare professionals here, right? We had a nurse. We spent some time with the nurse, talking with her, as well as a lady who is involved with addiction. Talking to her. Yeah. We've been also talking to people about the Treating Yourself Expo, as you can see here behind us. We've been letting people know what's coming up with the expo, with the seminars, and some of the activists that will be there. We're finding that people are interested in learning more about the expo, and that so they're looking at coming out and seeing stuff.
Table up front here sometimes Treating and magazines here, and it goes in spurts. And I think a lot of people got education today that come here to get, and so they can make a right choice. Which that's what the laws in Canada is all about, is wise choices and the right to do what is your own.
That's right. The name of cannabis is the name of the expo and the magazine, Treating Yourself. People are treating themselves. When they come here, some of the people have been from Vancouver, some have been from the Caribbean and stuff, and everybody's been really good. Even the people who are educated, they take the magazine because they want to get even more educated, to learn more and share with other people. So many people, they've not only talked about medicinally, they also talk to us about legalization, and why isn't there legalization? What kind of model could we have? And a lot of people still agree with situation of taxation and legalization, like wine. Talked to several people that don't talk about the alcohol limits that produce. They're feeling that we should be able to grow our own. For people who can't grow, we can maybe go to the CCBO, Cannabis Control Board of Ontario. Being here we are in Toronto, so we are in Ontario.
My perception here today, if we all stuck together, and the ones that would just walk by and just give a little smile, if they spoke up too, along with the rest of us, we could really truly change it.
By speaking up, speaking out, and that's that's what we need, is more people to do that. It's growing. Like, I've been involved in this for 10 years, and a perfect example would be these upcoming 420 rallies for April 20th. When I got involved, there was only one. That was at Niagara Falls. It was being held down there. Now, 10 years later, here we are looking at several. There's Peterborough, Ottawa, Toronto, Niagara Falls, London, and you just keep naming off these medium-sized, large cities that are activists are getting together and starting to speak up. Get more people to speak up.
I don't know why it hasn't happened.
Yeah, and it's exactly why hasn't it happened sooner? So,
there's been other things that had to be done, and it had to be put through. Why couldn't this have been put through? Come on.
Because I know today, like, we've been asked several times about legalization. Are we getting closer? Is it getting easier? What's up? And then I turn around and tell them, the 6 plants that you're used to growing, if you get charged with trafficking, 6 plants, you can get 6 months in jail. as a mandatory minimum. And yet, as a friend of mine would tell me, show me the victim. If I've committed a crime, crimes can be committed or usually committed. There's a victim involved. And if you grow six plants and you're growing it for yourself, there is no victim. Today here at the show, have you found people interested in alternative ways of using cannabis?
Yes, because you don't only have to smoke it.
Right.
You don't have to go that way. You can go as a vaporizer, and then you can take the ash and even make your cookies and stuff. And go that way.
We touched on some of that earlier. As far as the people that come into the booth, we've got a volcano here at the table, and it's actually being used right now as a demonstration. We have a third person, 420 Deb, is in here with us, and she's helping educate us right now on the volcano and how the vaporizer works. And we go right from there, and we're showing the baked goods with some people call it the duck, the leftover stuff. And so people are quite interested in that. They're spotting the cookies on the table here. They're not medicated cookies because they could go missing when their backs are turned, and you just never know who's going to grab them. So they do look homemade though. They are very nice, but they're not real, so you don't have to worry about them going missing. But they do attract people to ask questions and use it as an educational tool. We have to
And people can't believe that you can make cookies. Well, Deb does.
And there's one last thing here with the show. The people who are around us, the vendors that are here, it's only our first day. So everybody gets to learn who each other is and stuff. And so far, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 directly behind us, and one behind us here. The people that you talk to, many of them, everything seems to be fine. No one has a problem with the fact that there's a marijuana near them. They've all been over to see us, taking brochures. It's been the booth directly behind us is the massage lady. She has a booth at the Treating Yourself Expo this year, and actually it's her third year at the expo, so that's good. And so we've been able to communicate and talk, so everything's fine there. And we got this cheese guy beside us. We've got a restaurant. He can help us with our munchy times. So there's food in here. There's all kinds of things. It's quite the show. It's one of the largest, if not the largest, in North America. Like I said, it's the Toronto National Home and Canada Bloom show here. They expect about 200,000 people over the course of the 10 days. And we'll be here with Treating Yourself and P.A.C.E, and we'll be here educating people. So you have anything you like to add before we get done?
Anybody that's thinking about, I've had a little walk around here, taking my breaks or whatever. And anybody that's thinking about coming down to the show, I would come down to the show because it is unbelievable from what I have seen.
It's massive.
Amazing.
Gardens, complete houses.
Unbelievable.
I don't know if you could actually do it all in one day. It's so big. So.
There'd be enough stuff in here to build, 10, 20 houses?
Oh, easily. Just the stuff that's in here.
Yeah.
So and it's not just, house stuff. There's some over here across from Canadian Breast Cancer Society or something over here. It's raising money for breast cancer. So there's not only vendors, but there's charity groups and stuff that are trying to raise money as well. Okay, I think I'm going to let you go. We'll get back to working here at the table and talking to the people that are coming through the show. And I'd like to thank you for talking to everybody and sharing your experience. And with that, thank you very much. And like I said, my name's Al. P.A.C.E, People Advocating Cannabis Education, and we're here at the Treating Yourself booth, Treating Yourself Expo at the Toronto National Home and Garden Show And we'll be doing some more of these interviews over the course of the week. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.